He was a good old guy. The Sheik and the Slickster. That was an old raid. I don't know what the hell. I don't remember that shirt. Oh, Howie Long jersey. Pretty cool. That had to be after the oncoming, after the WrestleMania. We're doing interviews all over the country, all kinds of different places. The Slickster, his son was Rufus Jones. Kelly Coleman, how you doing? Happy New Year. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Yeah, Rufus Jones was his dad, I'm pretty sure. That's his links, his roots into the business. And who we got coming here? Oh, making waves. Yours truly. All right, Avi, you tired putting up slides? You want to come in, or what are we doing here?
I do want to come in, and I want to tell 2020, we don't want you in. We want you out of here, 2020, because you opened up the show and you reminded the masses that we've lost a lot of people. And let's be serious about that right now. We've lost so many people in 2020, as we do every calendar year. But when you ran down that list, I got goosebumps. I know Mickey Doyle in the back got goosebumps. I was watching him. It's a shame because the families that are left behind have to cope with the loss of their loved ones. And for me and WWAB and everybody else affiliated with us, I want to also wish our deepest condolences for all of those good brothers and good sisters and husbands and wives and cousins and daughters that we all lost. Don, there was something you wanted to talk about, right? There's something else you wanted to bring up. Guys, we've got Don's Theater. So we got some great wrestling clips. We're also going to watch some sports-related clips as well, play a fun game. Mickey Doyle's in the back. He's going to join us. Don, there's something you wanted to talk about earlier.
Guilt. I got the guilt. Yeah, this is, it's a time for giving and sharing and, jolly and holly and sure. Everybody's, this is the happiest time of the year. And we know, and we try to make it, make it so, we gifts and treat ourselves, assuming that, we're able to, and you want to give, but there's so many people that need, so many people that need the sharing, need the giving, that it's hard to, cut the line or figure where you're going to stop.
Sure.
You're looking around and, you ask yourself, how can I let myself feel so good? How can, I'd be enjoying everything and, be smiling and thinking everything is, everything is really good when we know that over half the country, our world, it's not, and it's a mess. And
so how do we alleviate that guilt?
Well, I don't know.
Right. That's the age-old question.
It's like I mentioned earlier, I think, we're going to go to bed tonight. It's 2020 and wake up tomorrow is 2021, but the problems won't be over. Race and hunger and COVID and jobs and everything else. Still going to be. Right.
I hate to be a downer over here, but in terms of the economy, I mean the fallout. There's going to be a gigantic fallout. Again, I think people are just kind of breathing a sigh of relief, saying that this monstrous calendar year is behind them. If they can rejoice tonight, absolutely great. We do want to wish people a safe New Year's Eve. That's very important as well. I don't know what this means, Kelly Coleman. Dunn, thanks for the reminder. Don't know what that means, but let me know. I do want to let you know that guilt is definitely something that has a stranglehold over all of us. I will say this, though. I'm not guilty about what we've done this year. We started out, guys and gals, with the proverbial donut. And I do say that in a braggadocious manner. Why not? I'm very happy about that. Don's happy about that. We're all happy about that because it means we have a lot of new viewers coming in. Right now, we are probably averaging close to 210,000 per episode of all of our shows across the board. That's a pretty good number. And guys and gals, we're right now up to 2.4 million strong, 2 million strong to be exact. That's what you guys are giving us. Thank you so much for making us the hottest. I don't say podcast, I say community around. Yes, we are the real LOL, Don, a labor of love. That's the real LOL for me. And guys and gals, we're unedited, unscripted, unfiltered, 90 minutes and 2 hours every single day, 7 days a week. Who can give you that? Nobody can. We can. So we're the only ones that can. And in case you've been living under a rock, guess what? Not rock, Don Muraco. In case you've been living under a boulder, a rock, or a mountain, who knows where you've been living under? Maybe David Holliday's hat. Maybe you live under David Holliday's hat. I don't know where. But in case you've been missing the biggest shows in town, you can watch us daily, starting every Monday with a preview and review show, 5 p.m. Eastern, every Tuesday, Double Dip Part 1 of the Double Dip. Breaking the Ice, Glacial Reload, Avi Klein, Eastern Part 2 of the Double Dip. Face Value, Build Em Out, Avi Klein, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time every Wednesday. Maintaining the Truth, Paul Roma and Avi Klein, 7 p.m. Eastern Time every Thursday. As you can tell right now, do your eyes deceive you? I don't think so. Do you need a new prescription? I don't. I'm looking at Don Muraco. I'm looking at Avi Klein, looking so fine. Making Waves, 12 noon Hawaiian Time, 5 Eastern Time on Friday. Podcast with a Purpose, Road to Recovery, Duke the Dumpster, Mike Joyce and Avi Klein, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Central on Saturdays. It's a bunch of criminals. They're going to be put away. Looking at you, Mickey Doyle. But guess what? Right now, Stave Execution. You're on Making Waves. Saturday night, The Green Room. David Holiday, Howard Collado, Avi Klein, and everybody else joining the greatest live show, late night show around. The Green Room, 11 p.m. Sundays and Sunday nights. We have Unmasking the Truth, Patriot Del Wilkes, Avi Klein, Hard Hitting Podcast. And guys and gals, I will take it back right now. I will slow down. I will mellow out because right now it's the new year. I need to calm down. I need to take a deep breath. I really, really do. I don't need a sip. I wear the avocado dip. I don't have a boo-boo lip. I'm always happy, but guess what? When I open up my gift and I look at a picture frame and I tell myself this isn't the gift that I wanted, Christmas was around the corner last week, and I'm looking at a picture. I don't want a picture frame. Who does? All I need to do is look around and see the reflection behind me and sideways to look at my beautiful face. I don't need a picture frame. I am a picture frame. But nonetheless, I want to return this picture frame. So what do? I walk down the street, I open up the door, and I realize there's a line. There's such a big line ahead of me. But you guys remember what I told you last week? The silverware. Remember that guy who saved us? We didn't have enough money to dig into our pocket and buy Mickey the Moocher some silverware, so the security guard tapped us on the shoulder and said, hey, you share these podcasts with me, I will buy that silverware for you. Now, when you're returning your picture frame that you don't need from Mickey the Moocher, this security guard's tapping you on the shoulder and says, hey, buddy, remember me? And you say, of course I remember you. You're the one that bailed me out and bought that silverware. Well, guess what? You don't want to wait ahead of this line. I'm going to do what I did for you last week, except I'm not going to buy this. I'm going to allow you to return this picture frame and skip ahead of the line. So I will part everybody like Moses parted the Red Sea and take you all the way to the front of the line. Why? Because you shared these great podcasts with me. Yes, I did. You know who shared me with me? Who do you like? Who's your favorite wrestlers on these shows? Don Muraco. Yeah. Ray Lord. Oh, yeah. Mike Drosy. Of course. Bill DeMott. Who doesn't like him? Of course. Paul Roma. Tough guy. Del Wilkes. Keeps the truth. Avi Klein. I don't like that guy so much, but I like the other guys. So what I'm going to do for you is, like I said, take this picture frame. I'm a weekend warrior. I'm a wrestler, so I know what it's like when I'm 6'5" and I can intimidate everybody else and let them move, and part this line for you, because now I am your friend for life, and that's what you guys can have in 2021. We all need friends, don't we? We all need friends. So if you share these podcasts, you can have a security guard who's a weekend warrior on the weekends and wrestles part-time. Guess what? He will make sure that he can send you to the front of the line. Don, the floor is yours.
Woo! Getting ready for some serious podcasting coming up. You ain't ready for podcasting after Avi lays that down. You ain't ready for nothing.
Thank you, Don.
Nothing. You'll have any guilt.
What a show we have today, Don Muraco. New Year's Eve, guys and gals. And you know what? Some places, JC, Avi's Aviators, thank you for that. Emma, thank you for joining Emma. We appreciate that. You guys and gals are the engine that makes this thing go. And speaking of somebody that also helps us make this thing go, I love this guy from the heart. But man, Don, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. We're going to start Don's theater in a second, but he's in trouble. Saturday night, he will have to face all of the witnesses, all the people taking the stand, letting the world know how he's insulted them, humiliated them, embarrassed them. Mickey Doyle, right now this is your stay of execution, Making Waves. We won't talk about that ad nauseum. We'll bring it up later. Mickey Doyle, welcome to Making Waves, and Happy New Year to you and yours.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Everybody out there. Hey, let me just say this. I got an ace up my sleeve for Saturday night. You're going to see this. You're going to be shocked. It's going to shock the Green Room Nation. So I got something going, and I figured out today. I had a little conversation on the phone. So we'll see. I'm feeling pretty good about everything right now. So, but it's great to be here. But to touch on what you guys said, 2020 was a roller coaster ride. We lost a lot of people, man. We did a lot of senseless deaths to the COVID. And like you guys have already said, let's not forget about this. We go to bed tonight. We're all happy, but a lot of people aren't. So keep them in your prayers. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. There's a lot of people that go without, and that's a sad thing. Every morning I turn on the news, and if the people are lined up at the food bank from the prior day, waiting in line for 3 hours, and it just makes you contemplate that, wow, we're pretty fortunate. The three of us are pretty fortunate what we got going. But
so much, and we want to do that. We want to spread joy to you guys. If we can take you away for 2 hours every day, we'll do that. ad nauseum. And Paul Roma, thank you for joining us. Paul Roma live. Hello, Don and Avi. Great show. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate that.
Hey, Paul. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to Paul. Paul is an amazing human being. And again, he is truth and honesty personified and a great person. Eric John. Hello, Mickey. Happy New Year to a winner. From Eric John. He predicts you're winning the green room.
Hi, thank you, Eric. Appreciate the support, brother.
Well, Mickey Doyle doesn't think that because Paul Roma doesn't think that. Excuse me, because he goes, Doyle belongs in jail. Lock him up.
Nice.
Lock him up.
Hey, Roma, you're still a great worker, brother. I love your work. It don't matter
look
what you
at
say
this.
about
Look
me.
what he's doing, Don. Don, do you think Mickey Doyle has a chance to actually be found not guilty in his trial?
Keep greasing him, Mickey. Yeah, boy.
What are his odds, Don? What are his odds? Is he going to be found not guilty or what?
Well, Mickey needs a job, and I think the best way for Mickey to get the job is to get not guilty this week on the green room and to take over that hosting job. So.
Which translates to some chicanery going to go on. I could already tell Mickey's wheels are turning right now.
Or lay a little knuckles on that David Holiday. He seems like
that part.
Contest. That's why I recommended bringing him into the fold and using him as another, because he's got that look about him.
What, using David Holiday as a what? Why would anybody want to use David Holiday?
As yin and yang, good and bad.
He's stringing that girl Casey along.
Beauty and ugliness.
You're stringing Casey along. We already know what you tried to do with her a couple months ago. But guys, we'll talk about that a bit later. We have Kevin Burnett. Thank you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Mickey. Happy New Year, Mickey. Shannon, who wants to be Mickey's lawyer, but you can't be. I'm sorry. I will bring this up right now, guys. The hottest segment that we have, Don's Theater is incredible. And we're going to be bringing up some videos right now. We're going to comment on them live as we see fit. We'll have some fun. We'll analyze. We'll discuss. We'll make a couple of jokes here and there. And guys and gals, it's almost like you're invited to our living room. Not to Mickey's living room at all. No, it's cold over there. It's we know where you are in the Midwest, and I don't think anybody wants to take that trip over there. We'll be invited to Don's living room, Hawaii. We can hang 10 a little bit, surfs up. We're all going to chill out right now, watch a little bit of some video. You guys can watch some matches, and we've got some other entertainment-related videos that we'll watch pretty soon. Not those kind, Mickey. Casey Danzig, here we go. So Casey's already knows what's going on.
There she is. There she is.
Yeah,
can't stay away from it, Mick.
And let's start off.
Casey.
If you ever find any of those further tapes, you had one a couple weeks ago with me and Barry Windham, and that was just the onset of everything. And I just that was just a total squash job. But as we went along, we progressed into some good matches that the kid was able to put out there. But that continue. Sure. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, not a problem. I will do that. And guys and gals, you're talking about, of course, Florida, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Right. Yeah.
Florida.
Started a little side program I had going with Barry, and that first match where I was just an old time squash. Sure. He just laid there, and I just beat the snot out of him, pinned him 1, 2, 3.
Guys, we'll build this up for a week.
But as we progressed along, we had some pretty nice matches.
I want to do that. I want to promote that match for a week. Guys and gals, next week I will be bringing up another match of Don Muraco's and Barry Windham's live that we can comment on as their feud went on. And right now from Hawaii to Wisconsin to New Jersey all the way to Australia, this is some video. I want to pull it up. Some really cool video. This isn't wrestling related, no, but this is letting you guys know that there are certain places where 2021 has officially kicked off. This is Sydney, Australia, guys and gals.
All right.
2021 over here, as you can see by this video. They got the fireworks ready. They're ready to go for 2021, as you can see. This is Sydney, Australia. Wow. Yeah, so they're welcoming in the new year as we speak. This is a New Year's Eve related show, so there we go.
That's cool.
Yeah, guys, the same fireworks are being set up for David Holiday when he wins the green room, by the way. I'm working on it.
Oh, yeah, right. One cherry bomb.
One cherry bomb. There we go. Cherry Jubilee. Hey, I don't know. Maybe the one in the same. That's one of the reasons I love it.
Mick was telling me earlier this is what happens to was it Casey? Every time they get together and mix with a boudoir, she gets Casey dancing.
Well,
she sees the rockets and the bombs and everything going on.
Now take that back. No, take it back. Take it back.
Kelly Coleman has a comment. That's one of the reasons I love these shows. It helps with the isolation face during these times. It's like I'm there with you all. We appreciate that so much. You are with us. You definitely are with us, absolutely wholeheartedly. Guys and gals, there is some video I will pull up right now. I know Mickey wishes that. Well, we won't get into that. There's some other video right now that we'll pull up, wrestling-related videos, and we got some funny moments.